Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's early today. It's very, very early. Maybe I'll grab some of my friends that live over across the pond. How's everybody doing today? If you are watching the replay, welcome. Welcome to Petra's Happy Place. Petra's Happy Place is in her living room today. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm just going to sit here and do a little bit of crocheting until some of my friends would like to join me. I hope a notification goes out. I've got a lot going on today. Let's see here. I probably need to start writing everything down. Good morning. Somebody's joining me. Yay. Somebody can come spend some time with me. Good morning. Good morning, Amelia. How are things in the Bronx? How are things in New York? Tell me what is going on in New York. Do you ever get around to Manhattan, or tell me everything you can about New York? I went to Manhattan before the towers fell, Amelia. I love Manhattan. Well, I loved it then, Manhattan. I've never been to any of the boroughs. Tell me about the boroughs. What are you working on today, Amelia? Are you crocheting? Oops, what happened to you, Amelia? Are you still there? First it says you're here and then it says you're gone. Manhattan before the pandemic. Been to Brooklyn. Well, so other than the name of it, tell me, are there like nuances that are like specific to each of the boroughs? And are you up to anything today? I tell you what, I remember, Amelia, if you're still there, I remember when I went to Manhattan, um, and it was with my ex-husband. He was working, and we went on the top of the towers, and I was able to get up on the towers and I could see every single one of the boroughs. It was so, so cool. And the other burrows own me. Oh, okay, Amelia, that's fine. I just thought since you had me all to yourself and I had you all to myself, we could just chat away. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Amelia. Yes, I do. I am. Did did you say that you were going to be doing Bonnie? Do you know who Bonnie Barker is? Bonnie Bay Crochet. Did I see you on her live yesterday? I can't remember. I know I saw several of my friends there yesterday during her live. Oh, I've got a good question for you, Amelia. I've always wondered this. When I was in Manhattan, I didn't see a whole lot of like main stores. So where do you buy your yarn? Where do you order it? Do you order your yarn? Oh, good, Amelia. I am so glad to hear that. I need to start making a list of all of my friends who are like doing each one of the crochet alongs so we can do stuff together. Yeah, I'm curious as to where you get your yarn because it's not like, you can just walk down to the neighborhood Walmart and pick up yarn. You know what I mean? While I'm at it, I'm gonna just do that real quick. Um, okay. So, let's see here. Bonnie Bay crochet along. We've got Amelia. Then we have. Are you doing any other crochet alongs, Amelia? There's Michael Joanne, several. Oh, that sounds really cool, Amelia. That sounds really cool. Yes, I probably really would love that one. And I'm sorry, it just occurred to me. You just got done telling me I'm trying to do my whips. So I will stop making you type. Are you okay, Amelia? Are you able to take like pictures inside your LYS and post them on the Facebook group? I would love to see that. Oh, Amelia, okay. Good morning, Life in Yarn Tangled. How are you, Cindy? Just stopping by to say hi. Well, hello, hello. Ah, so good, Jamie. Good morning. You're up early too. Good morning. Good morning. No, I don't, Amelia. But okay, here's another way. Just email them to me and I'll post them that way. Oh, you're on your way to work. Oh my goodness, you got to get up early to go to work, huh? What time do you start, Jamie? And what is everybody up to today? I've got a very, very busy day planned. Oh my goodness. Jamie, remind me where you live. Oh, okay. I don't know. Did you just get up for a potty break, Cindy? Just a potty break, maybe? I'm funny. If I get up out of bed, I just cannot get back to sleep. Dallas area. Okay. 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 Whew. I'm getting warm. I'm telling you what, I must really be going through the change. And unfortunately, I can't find a doctor, GYN in the area that takes my insurance. This is frustrating. Good morning, Maribel. How are you, sweetheart? How are you doing this morning? I have a video coming up at 8 o'clock today. Let me see if it's loaded. Let's see here. Yeah, it's loaded. So, yeah, I've got it scheduled for what time do I have it scheduled for? I think I've got it scheduled for 8 o'clock. Good morning, Cuthbert. How are you? Good morning, Susan. And be here. Oh, Susan, you're so kind. Thank you so much. I am so tired. I don't know what's going on with me. I just can't sleep lately. My sleep pattern, I think, I really, really think it's the change. Do you prefer me calling you Cuthbert or do you go by something else? So I am working on my Call the Midwife blanket. And I love, okay, I'm just going to say it. I do love working with Stylecraft DK and Paintbox DK. Does anybody know any crocheters, YouTubers that live in the Tampa area in Florida? Cuddy. Okay. All right. I'll call you Cuddy. That's kind of neat. Sounds like there's a story behind that. Good morning, Wriggles. Okay, wait a minute. What are we saying congratulations for? I missed it. Amelia, I missed it. Who? What are we saying congratulations for? Eeks. Did I miss something, Amelia? Did Cindy win something or something like that? Okay, Cindy, what happened? What's going on? I missed it. Awesome. Awesome. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. So are you having a party or are you doing a giveaway? What are your plans? I am so excited for you. That's a huge, I remember that feeling. That is so cool. That is so cool. So excited for you. You're working on hats this morning, trying to get 100 made by the middle of have 50 done. Oh my goodness. How long does it take you to make one of them, Susan? How long does it take you to make one hat? Now, I know is there a certain hat pattern that you do that you or is your go-to? Okay, I've got my first row done. Yeah, that is a big accomplishment. So my first Call the Midwife butterfly has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 boxes across. I think that's a good size. I don't want it to be it's not a baby blanket. It's more like a throw. So I think this appears to be about 4 foot across. That's a good size throw, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to order more yarn though. Oh boy, twist my arm. So for those of you that didn't hear, I've got a video popping up at 8. It's scheduled for 8 o'clock Eastern, and it's my wool warehouse. I'm so excited. Okay, you know what, Cindy? I want to write down your, let's see here. I bet you are excited. That's a huge accomplishment. Simple is about 3 hours. Okay, Susan, do you is it a certain for a certain reason? Because I mean, there are so many wonderful designs. Have you tried? Good morning, Pixie. How are you? Um, Reggie from J Hook Crochet. Um, Susan, she has a beanie called the Shifting Sands. I think it's called Shifting Sands, something like that. Beanie, and it seriously only takes even a slow crocheter. I don't think it would take more than 2 hours to do. Good morning, Granny Andrea. How are you? I'm doing good this morning. Good, doing good. Okay, gotta figure out what I need to do here. Okay. You're doing better, Andrea? Remind me, okay, you know how my mind is, guys. Remind me, um, were you not feeling well yesterday? So what should I give them? Oh, that is what a wonderful thing to do, Susan. That's so good. Oh, by the way, oh, that's right. Yes. I'm making a list. Is anybody, I've got Amelia. Amelia is going to be making the Bonnie Bay crochet along, starting October 4th. And, and I know that's one big one that I have been talking about. And the other one is Ophelia Talks' Lizzy Crochet Along. Is anybody, I'm not forcing anybody, but I'm just curious because I want to write it down to remember. Is anybody doing either one of those cows? Oh, and I got a book. I got a book yesterday. I got another book yesterday. I'm going to do one more row and then I'll show you the book that I got. They said it was in good condition. It really wasn't in good condition. I don't know what happened there. Oh, you talking about Bonnie Barker? Bonnie Bay Crochet Maribel? Is that who you are talking about? Um, okay, so you need to have a basis of knowing that Bonnie Barker is known for her cabling and textured stitching. Yeah, crochet along. Yes. Amelia, wasn't that fun? Well, I got another one, but this one wasn't in very good shape. Um, okay, so she's going to be or we, I should say, we're going to be making 5 squares, and they're about 13-inch squares. And yeah, 13-inch squares, and there's going to be 5 squares of each color, and there's 5 colors. So there's going to be a total of, it's going to be a you know, a 5 foot by 5 foot, maybe even more. So let's see here. Let's see here, 5.5 by 5.5 squared. Oh no, she's doing one too. Cindy, what does she do? Which one is she doing? I'm gonna have to go over to her channel and look it up. I love Lisa. I know she does some nice work. So, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I missed a stitch. Um, so yeah, Bonnie Barker is going to be doing a crochet along. And it just, I'm so excited. So if you haven't watched her original video on when she explains it, she goes into a little bit. It is a mystery cow after all. And funny thing, I emailed, no, not emailed, but during her live yesterday, I asked her something, and her daughter-in-law, five, um, she basically said that she can't give that away. Um, oh yeah, beautiful patterns. Oh, that sounds nice, Cindy. Um, so I asked her, I said, well, how big is the final project going to be? Because, I'm trying to think about, because it'll be done by Christmas. And well, it's only 6 weeks. I say only 6 weeks long. And and it was funny because she said, well, if I don't see your comment in the chat, say something in the comment section once it goes to replay. Well, I did. I asked her, I said, Bonnie, do you have any idea how big this thing is going to be if you're using, Aran weight or number 4 weight yarn? And it's so funny because she says, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. She said, because I don't even know myself. She hasn't even finished her own design yet. That's why she's saying it's a mystery cow, because she hasn't even finished it yet. She said, but I know that the squares are supposed to be about 13-inch squares. And, so by the time you put those together and, then the border, it was so sweet. Oh, oh, Susan, what's one more? Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I gotta, I've got so much to do today. Beverly, good morning, my sweet Newfoundlander person. Sweet friend, how are you? Good morning. Nice, cool day. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, Jamie. I was like, I might get it done. I might not. The YouTube videos will be up. So if I miss it, I'll just watch them again. Ah, oh. So anyway, so what have I got going on today? Well, right now I am working on this Call the Midwife. I'm working on this Call the Midwife blanket. Campfire Cardi by the Making. Those campfire cardies are really fun. Yeah, I did one by Ophelia Talks. Anya had one. That's who I did mine with. You know, I need to make another one. Beverly, this is a pattern that is from Crochet Foundry, and it is called the no Bahama blouse. And yes, you can make the sleeves longer. Is it easy to do? If you can follow a pattern, yes. Good morning, Mel. Excuse me. Make the pumpkins look like Halloween characters. Oh, how fun! How fun would that be, Andrea? That is so cool. No, it's if you go to Crochet Foundry Magazine, crochetfoundrymagazine.com, and you go over to patterns, it's a to purchase pattern. That's for this one. This is the Bahama blouse, and I know she's not here yet, but Kathy Douglas, I think, made one. Maribel, did you make one of these tops? These yeah, so it'll work. Now, Susan, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? Okay, Jamie, you have a great day, honey. You have a great day. Okay, so what is Petra going to be doing today? Well, get this. Um, my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My husband, Mr. Happy's son, came and put the mattress in the dumpster. So we've got to put the box spring in the dumpster. Oh, good, Susan. I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes, what happens is you cut your hours and you really need the hours, right? Um, oh, what? No, I was thinking about this top. This is the Bahama blouse, and I wasn't sure if you had made it. Black silk Folgers for this morning. Interesting. Interesting. Now, do you grind your own coffee beans, Andrea, or do you just put it in the coffee maker? Because I don't have a traditional drip, a drip coffee maker anymore. Um, okay, so I need to take a break from this real quick to talk to you guys. So, yeah, because I can't crochet and talk at the same time. Okay, good, Susan. That's great. So today, this afternoon, when I get home from work, I am going to, I'm hoping my energy lasts. Oh, nice, nice, Andrea. So, the room, all I need now to do is to go in there, take Denny, good morning, sweetheart. Is to put the mattress, the box spring in the dumpster. Okay, so that's going to happen as soon as I get home. Then the I'm going to leave a note for Mr. Happy and ask him if he can take all of his son's boxes and stuff that are in the closet, take them to the shed to deposit them. Good morning, Trudy. How are you today? Oh, so glad to see you. Um, and then once all that stuff is out, hopefully by the time I get home, then I'll be able to um, bring the dresser. I have one long dresser that is going to go against the wall. And today after work, or maybe quickly during my lunch, I'm going to go back in the back in Walmart and pick up a blackout curtain and a curtain rod so I can put those up. Then um, then all's left to do is to bring my bed in. Now, I don't have a traditional I should say we don't have a traditional bed. We have a sleep number bed. And for those of you that are not familiar with it, it's basically in pieces. So it's not going to be difficult, just time consuming, because you have to take it all apart and then you have to build it back up, in the new location. The most cumbersome part of that is going to be we had put a frame on it, and so everybody's saying good morning. So I don't know if I'm going to have to take the frame off of it. I know I'm going to have to take the headboard frame off of the main frame and then to put it in there. Yay, Beverly, you're going to be done before you know it. Yay. Oh, yes, they do. They do make, and it's nice and strong too. Yep. Well, I have the reason I asked about the the grounds is because I don't have the percolator like that. I have the a French press. And so when you're using a French press, you can't have the grounds too fine because then it doesn't taste as good. You need to have yeah, but you know what I mean. Yeah, well, you still won't have very much to do. You'll be able to knock that out this weekend. Maybe not. Maybe not. So anyway, what I was saying is that as soon as my bed gets over here, um, and well, not over here, but as soon as my bed gets transferred and it's going to be all set up tonight. So we will be sleeping in that room tonight. And I'm going to just tell Mr. Happy that while I'm setting up the bed, because I can do that by myself, I'll be able to, and it's probably easier if I just do it myself, then he can start taking all my yarn back and he can just dump it, in the room. And so all of my stuff will be in there. I'm going to be excited about that. I mean, it's going to be a huge chore, but sometimes chores can be fun. The run-on sets. Full effect. Yeah, Danny, I hear you. So I am so excited about that. But I am A camp Keurig. I've never seen that. A metal tea ball with well, doesn't the grounds of the coffee go through the tea ball if it's too fine? But man, you are a serious coffee connoisseur. Oh yeah, those knitting machines. I've heard about those. I last year I come really close to getting, to asking Mr. Happy to get me one for Christmas, but I'm not I'm not into, I think if I was more serious into making hats and scarves, I probably would get one, but I'm not that serious. So, yeah, I'm excited about what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. So, okay, now that everybody is kind of still here, if you are planning on working on either the Bonnie Bay crochet along, or um is is Penny going to be giving away a knitting machine, Denny? Wow. What was I going to say? If you're interested, or if you are planning on doing either the Bonnie Bay crochet along or the Ophelia Talks Lizzy Cow, could you let me know? Because um what I want to do is I want to make a list of everybody that's going to be doing it with me, so like we can have some times together where I might be able to set up like an hour, you know, a week or something like that, where we can get together and have like a little Zoom party or something. A knitting machine that makes flat panels. Well, I had heard, now I could be mistaken. I'm not really into the knitting machines, the whole knitting part there, but what I had heard is that the what's the name of that big one that um what's her Crystal from Bag a Day has, that you could actually take out a part of it or whatever and just go back and forth, and not around in a circle, but back and forth. Yeah, now you need your coffee, right? uh Outpay going to first meal. Oh, that is so nice, Beverly. That is so nice. That is, wow, what a history. So tomorrow during the day, Sunday is my day for crochet. And so tomorrow, um, oh, that's neat, Pixie. That's a neat idea. So tomorrow is going to be my day, and I'm going to be back in that room by myself. Oi, by myself with all the yarn around me. I need to have Mr. Happy take lots of pictures of me just falling in the yarn. And the other thing too is, not only is that going to be my yarn space, but I'm going to call it my craft studio, because mostly it's going to have yarn in it. Please come. I need all the help I can get. But I'm going to have a dresser in there where I'm going to have all of my, thank you, Andrea. Um, I'm going to have all of my other crafts. Like, I'm going to have one drawer that's going to have um, my all of my fountain pens and inks in it. And then one of them is going to be, I have like scrapbooking type materials, so I'm going to have that in there. And then I have um, oh, what's the other one? Oh, rubber stamps. I have rubber stamps that I had sold years and years and years and years ago, but I've kept them. So I want to do those, put those in a drawer. And so, are you, Denny? Are you thinking about which one are you thinking about? The Bonnie Bay, the squares? Yeah, Andrea, it's something that we creatives do. Okay. I am honest to goodness. I call myself a creative. I'm not a creative type. I am a maker. That's my thing. So when it comes to like coming up with something from nothing, I don't do it I can't do that. I make things. Pixie, it starts October 4th. Hi, Apple Pecan. How are you? How to get the information about the. Oh, okay. So the Bonnie Bay Crochet is, you know what? I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to see if I can pop it up. Okay. So let me go over to, my thing here. Okay. So hold on just a minute. I'm going to see if I can pop up the informations. Okay. So talk amongst yourselves while I do this because I can't do both at the same time. Ah, okay. Um, all right. So now Bonnie Barker did an actual, okay, here is the, all right. So this is, okay, that link is going to get you to all the information. Oh, Denny, thank you. Okay, so the one that I just posted, is Bonnie Bay. It's a mystery cow. Okay, now it is a mystery cow as far as like the stitches, but she has revealed that it's going to be squares. They're going to be 13-inch squares, 5 colors of five. Wait a minute, 5 colors, 5 skeins each, plus an additional 5 skeins for the border. Good morning, Wanda. How are you? A wonderful day. Yes. Okay, Wanda, so you're going to be doing it too? The reason I'm asking is you've never done a cow. Okay, I'm going to explain that here in just a minute. Okay. So basically, a cowl is when you take, thank you, Denny. Um, you get together all of the ingredients, basically. Think of it like making a cake, basically, and you're given all the different ingredients, but you don't know what the final product is going to look like. See? So every week, um, Bonnie Barker, who is Bonnie Bay Crochet, she's going to be she's going to do a tutorial. She's going to be giving us a tutorial on a pattern, and you're going to be doing it. And then she's going to say, okay, now by the end of next week or the end of, whatever, then see if you can have 5 of these made. And that's what basically we're going to be doing. So she's going to have you make 5 of whatever, and they're squares. Now, Bonnie Bonnie Bay Crochet, Bonnie Barker is known for her cabling. That is like her thing, her forte. Textures, cabling, Irish type looking things. It's amazing. Then okay. Now um I okay, I did Wanda. It was at the very, I was, she posted it for like a day, but then she took it down. I did write the colors, and I was going to use my own colors, Wanda, but then I decided I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the colors that she has. And I just buy them individually instead of the pack because I have a lot of the colors. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and post or put here in the chat. Oops. I'm going to post the Anya from Ophelia Talks, where she talks about her mystery cow. Okay. The mystery cow introducing the Lizzy. Okay, let me see here. That's the lookbook. Okay. Good morning, Roberta. How are you? Okay, that is the link to Ophelia Talks's introduction to her Lizzy Crochet Along. Trudy, do you have stash? I mean, do you have stock at home? Yeah, Wanda, it's interesting. Okay, so those are the two. Oh my goodness, I got to keep an eye on the time. All right, so I wanted to show you this book I got yesterday in the mail. It came from Colorado from a I saw this book and I thought I just want to get it because I wanted to learn a new stitch. This is called Bavarian Crochet. And Bavarian Crochet is just a unique 2-round stitch is what it says. And it's just a way to create different projects. And here's like different things. I mean, I like the stitch. It looks pretty. I'm not sure when I'll get around to it, but I thought just to learn something new. But if you can see here, this is kind of what it looks like. Trudy, you only use, or you only have about 6 skeins at a time? Yeah, I can understand that. So, yeah, anyway, it shows you exactly like what it takes to do that. Mel, you're thinking about it? Okay. Well, do you want me to put you on my list, Mel? Because I'll it's not like it's a you know, a commitment or anything, but all I did is I wanted to write down who's doing what so that I can say, okay, all of my friends who are doing this crochet along, we're going to do like a Zoom, you know, to talk about the pattern and stuff like that. Okay, so Mel, I'll put you down. So, yeah, so that book it's an interesting stitch, and I'm from Bavaria, so this is like a big deal for me just because you have it too, Amelia. Okay, all right, Wanda. Pixie Stitch. Okay, I will put you down for the Bonnie Bay one. Okay. Getting an increase in. Oh, wow, Trudy, that's great. Okay, Pixie. One or the other. Okay, Apple Pecan. Yeah, watch those. Watch those. Now, even though the one from Ophelia Talks is supposed to be mystery, the only mystery about it is what stitches you're going to be using back and forth. Roberta, which one are you going to be doing? Good morning, Crystal. Crystal, we were talking about if you're goodness, if you're planning on doing the excuse me, either one of the crochet alongs with Bonnie Bay or Bonnie Bay Crochet or Ophelia Talks, let me know because I want to kind of get a running list of who's going to be doing what. Roberta's going to be doing Anya's. Okay. Because only because what I want to do is just, oops, I got the wrong last name. Like do maybe a Zoom or something. Hey guys, you want to get together and crochet together for a little bit? Okay, the Bonnie Bay Afghan, as far as I know, the way it sounds, it's going to be at least 5 foot across or 5 foot square, I should say. Susan, when's your birthday? Okay, so you're wanting to do both. Okay, Crystal, I put the link for both of them in the chat. So if you, it will be the Bonnie Bay. Let me know once you know for sure. Okay, let me know which one you'd like to do, and I'll put you on the list. So for those of you that have September birthdays, or next Tuesday you'll be 67. Wow. Happy birthday, Susan. Happy birthday to you. Two things are awesome. Awesome, awesome, Pixie. I'm sorry, I have a brain fart on your name. That's Andrea, Crystal. um, yeah, you can do it. In fact, she even says if you want to use it as a stash buster, Beverly, use it as a stash buster. And you can do that with either one. The only thing that she asks, either one of them, is do it in the same weight yarn. You know, like if you're going to do a stash buster for either blanket, make sure that it's either all number 4 weight or all number 3 weight. You know, don't mix the weights of yarn. And for those of you that are familiar with my, I did a birthday month celebration last year where every single day of the month of September, which one did you want to do, Denny? Did you want to do Bonnie Bay or did you want to do, I think you wanted to do the Bonnie Bay one, right? Yeah, I think that's what. So this year, because I am not going to be in town for a lot of the month or for a while. I'm not going to be doing birthday month this year, which I'm really bummed. But yeah, I'm bummed about that. So yeah, one more stitch to learn, one more. Oh, I threw that too far. You can do it in any colors, Beverly, and yeah. The only thing that, Bonnie Barker was saying that when you do her blanket, just know that you'll need enough of a certain color. You'll probably need about 220 yards of one color to complete one of the squares. You're going to try to do both? Yay, Denny! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, Pixie. So let's see here. What else did I want? Okay, you guys know that tomorrow is going to be the big day where I'm going to be stuck in my room all day. Yay. Oh, guys, when I go to work on Fridays, I like Friday mornings at work because I watch KET because they have Knit and Crochet Now at 9:30. They have an episode of Knit and Crochet Now. And yesterday they had Tony Lipsy from don't be bummed. The Lord will show you what to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I mean, we're going to have a great time. We're going to be, well, come on, we're going to be in Florida. What's not great about that? Mel, yeah, I hear you. But knowing Bonnie, the only thing about Bonnie is I've not tried one of her doing the squares, but she's amazing. She's an amazing designer. She's an amazing person. I just can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. I know Petra hates sewing squares together too, but you think about it, they're not these little squares like you're going to have 300 of these little squares. There's only going to, it's only be 5 across. You see what I'm saying? So you're only going to be sewing, like 5, actually 4, in between, and then 4 in between. So it's not going to be the amount of sewing squares together is what we're thinking about granny squares. So that is a plus. So anyway, yesterday I got on and Tony Lipsy. Do you guys know who Tony Lipsy is? She has the channel TL Yarn Crafts. This woman is crazy busy, but she made this blanket and I'm like, oh my gosh, this blanket is amazing. I've got to make it. And you can't hardly see it in this picture, but there's strips. And this strip here is it's like a spider web stitch, where you have all of these chains, and then you're going to bring them together, and then so you're going to make a whole long strip of those, and then you take another strip of, and we have all those strips of all of these different spider webs, if you will. Danny. Oh, okay, get your mind out of there. Okay, so but then you make these other strips, and all it is double crochet, and these long strips with the double crochet. Okay, and you weave this double crochet through it so that it pops forward the here. Do you guys see that? It's this long strip, and you just weave it through. Yeah, it is kind of like a mile a minute, and it is just unbelievably gorgeous. And she said, can you imagine doing it in she's doing it for a baby. Good morning, Nancy. Um, but she did it for a baby. She said, but can you imagine doing the main part of the blanket in, say, a white, but then for the middle part using like Christmas colors. Wouldn't that be cool? And you can make it a Christmas blanket. And now she has these tassels on here. She put tassels on it, but I don't think you got to put tassels on it. Right, Denny? Exactly. Exactly. So another blanket. This will make number 9 or 10. The name of the pattern is called Pastel Ribbons, and it's on Annie's website. Annie's, yeah. So, yeah, it's really cute. Oh, here, look. Here it shows what it looks like. So you've got these shells kind of like on the outside here with these and they're strips. They're just long strips. Now, of course, you're going to have to sew them together, but that is a very unique way of doing it. So, yeah, pastel ribbons. It's on the Annie's website, and it just says designs by Annie's. So I don't know if maybe somebody else designed it and then Annie's bought it. So it's just so pretty. No to tassels. Yeah. Well, that's normally what I say. Well, no, you know what? I like tassels. No, I like fringe, especially now that I'm going for that more boho style, the flower child look. Mel. I know. I mean, what's one more? What's one more? um, oh gosh. Apple pecan. Let me show you something. Okay. Do y'all feel like going on a mini field trip where I turn the camera around so I can show apple pecan my Trudy? I was able to download it for free. Now I know that there's yeah, I think if you go on and you look, I think you can download it for free. So, do you guys want to take a little field trip to see? Let me put this one away. Hold on a minute. I know, learning new stuff, right? Ophelia Pixie, she is doing, it's called a Lizzy Cow, and it's a Lizzy blanket, and it's just one row of just stitches, just one row of and here's the thing, it's going to have an enclosed border, so there's no ends to sew in. Yay. tried hobby free download, but I can't because, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're both going to be blankets. And if you think about it, Pixie, if you do, you know, each one of them, um, okay, Mel. Okay, we'll do that. Um, you'll have two blankets to give. Oh, now, Amelia, this blanket is you're going to have ends from every single row because every row is for the Ophelia Talks. Every single row is a different color, so you're going to have ends for every row. Okay, so I put Mel down for the crochet along. Yeah, it's a mystery cowl, but there's not much mystery left in it, just the stitches that you're going to be using. Okay, now I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to attempt to do this. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this. So please don't get sick while I do this, okay? Okay, wait a minute. Hi, guys. Welcome to my yarn stash, right? Okay, so I'm going to see if I can put, this is a whip. Okay, Pixie, hold on. Okay, I'm going to write you down. Okay. So this is a whip. This is a whip right here. This is my Bonnie Barker Bonnie Bay Crochet Celtic mandala throw. That's that. Up here behind the pillow, there's a green bag. Can you see that green bag right there? That has a project in it. And so let's see here. This is a whip. It was a UFO. And then here's another whip. Here's just some yarn. There is a Vera Bradley bag right there. You can see it. That's a whip. That purple bag is a whip. This big purple bag is a whip. It has a blanket in it. Here's a whip. There's one over here. Hold on. Here's another whip. Here's a whip. Here's a whip. There's one behind that purple bag there. I can't reach it. Yeah. Those are all my whips. And most of them are blankets. You know, you're just like Petra. No, yeah. 8 whips so far. Okay, were you counting? Well, see, because there's stuff that you can't see. Like, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hold on. Real unladylike. Here's a whip. Here's a whip. This is the yarn for my Ophelia Talk. Here's yarn for another make. Oh. I'm being a tomboy. Hesitant snowball. Right. Right. That's so true. So, yeah. And that's all I've got in this room. And so in my other room, I've got, I think, maybe 3 or 4. But they're not in bags because I ran out of bags. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Right now, I'm like burning up, but it's all fun. Yeah, don't feel bad. Now, listen, you think I have a lot of whips. Yeah. Granny D has a ton of whips, and so does Ginger from Yarn Geek. She has a buku ton. Right? Really, Roberta? Okay, guys, I'm going to have to get off because I'm going to have to go to work. I have to go to work today. But just remember now, all this stuff, hopefully by before I go to bed tonight, is going to be back in my new room. And yeah, it's going to be in my new room. And it'll be all over the floor in there. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be sitting on the floor in that room, going through all of this stuff again, putting it on the shelf. And guys, I figured out how I want to do do you remember in my crochet planner, there was like yarn inventory. I figured out a way to do it. And so I want to really buckle down and do some yarn inventory and store it on my shelf so that it'll be easier for me. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you. Oh, well, you'll see me here in a little bit. I'll be having a video up, and then you'll see me tomorrow for sure. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye.